This is Love Island. You know how gay that sounds, that you're mad that a boy went home instead of you finding a to couple up with? Like, that just sounds crazy to me.
And you know what? It's cool. If you really feel like that, stand on it. Just couple up with a dude.
Just couple up with Bryce, bro. Say, can I pull you for a chat?
Bro, if you stand on it, you stop being on the low, I would respect it.
Right, pull him for a chat. Pull him for a chat and be like,
did.
yeah,
He already did.
No, in a way where it's like, yo, I think we go together, bro. You want to explore this? And then make out and all that.
This the kind of beat to go, this the kind of beat to go, this the kind of beat to go, rock, top, top.
Welcome back to another episode of the Petty Headquarters. I'm your host, Tiana Locke, and this is
Jessie Strange.
And we are back at it again with another episode, y'all.
Yeah, so for those of you who are new, welcome. We're the Petty Headquarters podcast. We cover things like reality TV, celebrity culture, internet culture, and baddies. But today,
we are covering Love Island. So this is going to be part 2 of our entire recap. Obviously, a lot of episodes came out back to back to back to back to back, like every damn day. They only take one day off. So this is just going to be a culmination of all of the things that have happened and, you know, that we encountered, and we're just gonna talk about it and talk about our thoughts on it, y'all.
Yeah, since the last time, which was like, it feels like a lifetime ago.
So the last where we left off was after the bombshells came in, Sol and Jen, and after that, things just got a little chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
So without further ado, let's get into this week's dose of mess, y'all. All right, so to start things off, Mel, Sincere, and Sol have a love triangle.
Sure do.
Okay.
Sure do.
You know, Mel was freaking out. She was crying. Sol was kissing Sincere in the speakeasy, was kissing him and running away. Mel almost caught them kissing. Sincere is lying.
Yeah.
And this is the part where I'm like, all right, Sincere, like, I get it. Melanie definitely did you dirty, but now you doing the lying and shit, it's like not too much. Like, you know, relax.
I don't think he wasn't as straightforward as he should have been.
No.
Sincere gives me people pleaser, and I really appreciate the two girls from
After Sun
mm-hmm. that kind of pointed that out. And I was like, you know what? It's true. He's the nice guy that thinks he's doing the right thing.
He's a nice fuckboy.
Yeah.
I feel like I understand guys like this because I've encountered them. I was friends with some guys that act like this, and it's just like really ugly. Like, just say what the fuck is on your mind because you're getting me tight. Don't lie to me and do that bullshit. And I feel like Sincere did a lot of that, where he's like, I don't know. And then he had the audacity, she kissed me. Like, what are you talking about?
Nah, what killed me? You know he's a red flag when he calls you beloved.
Oh my God.
Fuck out of here.
Yo.
Fuck out of here. I heard that he called her beloved.
Yeah, like she has a name.
That's like Grand Rising.
Bro, no, for real.
If they text you Grand Rising,
they're toxic.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Period.
I don't care what anyone says. Any type of dude talking about Grand Rising, my queen, you're toxic. You're toxic. Don't talk to me because now you're going to use that as a justification for your fuckery, which is exactly what Sol clocked when she confronted him. She was like, you talk about all this shit about affirmations and all this shit, but then you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're playing both sides. Like, you're fucked up. And I'm so happy that Sol put him on blast.
Bro, Sol did not have a fair chance.
She did.
I love that she clocked it the entire time. She's like, y'all, like, we're not open with me. This is Love Island.
Right.
Like,
not Couples Island. Hello. Right. So Sol definitely, I feel like, got the shorter end of the stick, right?
Speaking of Sol, Casey,
Mm-hmm.
what a bitch, bro.
Yeah. Casey definitely was open to exploring with Sol, but he never made that, you know, jump. He never initiated.
Mm-hmm.
He never fully felt like he could explore that because of Anaya.
Yeah.
And this is the part that it gets a little tricky because, oh my God, we're getting too ahead of ourselves here. Because eventually, obviously, Sol and Gabe end up getting sent home.
Yeah.
But, you know, it causes tension because Casey definitely wants to explore Sol, but then Anaya, she's just like asking him and he's not being honest with her. And then it's just this weird back and forth that we see over a couple of episodes where Casey and Anaya have this weird friction over him wanting to explore.
I'm not gonna lie though. I didn't appreciate the friction when it was over a thought rather than Casey actually pursuing Sol.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's just like
I agree.
Anaya was doing the most when it came to Casey and Sol.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. She claimed she didn't care, but in the same sentence said that, you know what? Like, she was just pretending not to care.
Right.
Even though we know she cared.
Right. 100%.
And plus, like, I don't know. Casey is kind of whack for not pursuing Sol.
Yeah, he was definitely giving pussy. And it's like, you know, at the end of the day, you guys only known each other for what, 2 weeks? And I'm not gonna hold you. When Anaya said, "Are you gonna throw 3 weeks down the drain?" I'm like, do you hear how crazy you sound? You sound mad crazy, yo. Like, I'm sorry, like, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. That's why I can't do shit like that.
Nah, we need some more, like you said yesterday. We need some more strong, confident women on the show.
Yes, we do. Like, I'm sick and tired of the beating around the bush, pretending you like someone when you don't. Like,
Trinity.
We know thank you. We know damn well Trinity don't fucking like Bryce, and Bryce don't like fucking Trinity.
Bro, and then Sol clocking that on the After Sun.
She did.
I fuck with Sol.
Yeah, I fuck with her
I feel like I wish we saw more of her.
A personality, exactly.
Yeah,
because it was only towards the end where we got to see like her.
And in the interview, you really got to see how she felt. Like
you did.
She's just straight up.
She is. So, you know, going back to Trinity and Bryce, I just don't understand how this got so far. I feel like it's just one of those situations where people just feel very comfortable with one another, you know? And at some point, Trinity does say to Bryce, "Hey, I want you to be more affectionate." Over time, she does say that, and he's not as affectionate, right? And she's saying she's really starting to like him. It even gets to a point where Bryce feels like he wants to pull Kata for a chat again.
Oh, God.
Again.
That's
and even
right.
lets Trinity know this, and Trinity's like, "I'm not fucking with it." Straight up, I'm not fucking with it. And to me, I'm like, Bryce, why would you go and ask Kata for a chat when she dubbed your ass in the bed with you, her, and Zach? She dubbed your ass.
And I'm not gonna lie, you're absolutely right. However, and I can't stand Bryce. Not that I can't stand him. He just doesn't, woo me. But I must give it to him. He has way more cojones than Casey, because at least he went and tried again. He said, "Kata, I know you denied me the first time, but I'm gonna try again." Meanwhile, Casey can't even build up the balls to fucking go to Sol. Like, he never built up the balls to do it.
Because I feel like he was afraid of hurting Anaya's feelings. And that's what we see here. Like, it seemed like he was just scared and afraid of hurting her feelings, especially after the letter challenge, right? Where they had so much to say. Anaya said a lot of deep things about Casey. Now, I feel like as he was reading it, at that point, he like scratching the back of his neck, scratching the back of his head, like, damn, this shit deep.
Yo.
So I felt like he felt like, damn, I'm too locked in. I don't feel comfortable exploring Sol. But honestly, he should have done it anyway. It is what it is.
He could have fooled me, because right after Sol leaves in Casa Amor, he was having a grand old time.
He was having a ball.
He said, "Anaya, who?"
Yo, he was way too fucking hype. Like, I'm like, damn, Casey, we seeing another side of you. Like, damn.
To me, I was like, about time, bro. Like, come on, spice it up.
I feel like him and Tiara go together. They go together. Like, they just go together. It's just something about the chemistry, like, off rip.
You know what it is? Casey is a pussy, and so Tiara,
she's stronger.
She's strong. Sure. She's forward. She's not aggressive, but she's
she knows what she wants.
She wants him,
and she wants him.
Right, that's exactly it. And she's gonna go for him.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Anaya wants someone to woo her. Like, she says, princess, Prince Charming. Like, she believes in the fairy tale still, and that's fine. But she also doesn't really believe in doing the work either. So Casey's not that type of guy.
No.
Like, off rip, the moment he, like I said, the moment he told her that shit is not real, Anaya should have knew, bitch, the time is up. Start exploring with other people, but she didn't. But I want to talk about Kenzie for a second. Before we even move on to really dive deeper into the whole Casey and Anaya thing, fucking Kenzie, I'm sorry, the bitch gotta go. She's been pissing me the fuck off from balancing Caleb and Corbin and then her kisses with Gabe. Like all this extra shit. And just, you can tell that her energy is very much, I like to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
And once she doesn't get that, it's like a tantrum.
Yeah.
And it's not cute. Even to the point, before the guys go to Casa Amor, you could tell that Corbin is tired of her ass.
Oh, he was so over her.
Tired of her.
When she was like, you need to do this, and I like to have the last bite, and I like this, and I like that. I saw him and felt him, bro.
Bro, he was just looking into her eyes. He wasn't even looking at her no more.
No, he wasn't
just
looking.
over it.
Yeah, he's like,
over it.
Anything else?
No, literally. She's like, yeah, I need you to kiss me. I don't want to be the one only kissing you. I'm like, bitch, you're mad thirsty. That's why you're mad thirsty.
Yeah.
It's not cute. And you know what's interesting, right? She is like how, when she was coupled up with Caleb before they did the recoupling and all this extra shit, she kept going back and forth to Corbin and Caleb and saying she's just exploring her options. But it was very evident after a while that who she really wanted was Corbin.
Yeah.
Right? And so what about this pissed me off was that when Corbin pulled Melanie for a chat.
Yo, she was so threatened. Kenzie was threatened.
Threatened. And I'm not gonna lie, this part pisses me off because when Corbin pulls Melanie for the chat, obviously he's looking to explore with her since Kenzie is with Caleb. And he asks her for a kiss. And Melanie, out of respect for Kenzie, because that's her girl, she says no. Right? But she says she's open to, like, if they figure out what they got going on and if there's any more, like, chemistry or whatever the fuck, she's just open to in the future. But she didn't want to kiss him right now because she was being nice for Kenzie. So when Corbin lets Kenzie know, obviously word goes around, she finds out she's more mad at Melanie than she is about, like, I don't even know what the fuck you're mad about. First of all, you're also exploring too. And this is the part where I'm like, oh God, I get it. I get that everyone has different personalities, but bro, you can tell she's an attention whore and just wants all the attention on her. And if it's not on her, she's upset and she feels threatened and blah, 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 blah. Like, you felt a little bit of tension when her and Melanie were speaking.
Kenzie also acted weird when Jen came around and she totally like distanced herself from like the people. And I feel like I feel like Kenzie's true colors are really coming out.
Yeah.
Because like you said, she was weird with Mel. She's definitely not, I don't know if she's necessarily a girl's girl. Like,
obviously not.
Yeah, like I feel like she definitely was weird towards Mel and then was even weirder because of that whole situation with Melanie and Corbin being coupled. She ended up befriending Sol, which I thought was interesting because it felt a little like on purpose.
Catty.
Yeah, like very, yeah, exactly. Like on purpose, petty.
Yeah,
like
petty for sure.
I'm gonna befriend your enemy because you're trying to date my man or some shit.
Yeah, it was definitely weird. And I noticed too that like she got very close to Jen and maybe she just feels like she could culturally relate more to Jen, especially since Kenzie was mostly the only white girl in the villa. And now Jen comes in and she's just like, girl, I trust you. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. And don't tell anybody else because I don't. It was just weird. It was weird, but the switch up on Mel for me, and maybe Mel didn't notice or she didn't care, but the switch up on Mel to trying to be friends with Sol, but then being closer with, it felt so fucking fake to me. And I was like, all right, girl, you gotta go. Like all this weird shit. Like, what are you mad at Mel for? You know Mel. Then she was trying to tell Mel, I feel like you're not trying for Sincere though. Don't you like Sincere? I feel like you're not trying though. What do you mean she's not trying? She was really catty and she was very passive aggressive and a little snappy when it came to talking to Mel. And I'm like, yo, first of all, Mel, out of respect for you, said no to kissing Corbin. And last time I fucking checked, I don't listen to you. She's lucky Mel is a great friend, okay? Because if it was me, I'd be like, bitch, what? Like, you lucky I didn't even do it. Now I want to do it to be fucking petty. I'm saying they need more stronger women in the fucking villa. Everybody's just very like, that's why I'm so upset that they sent Bea home. Because I loved her, and I love the straightforwardness. I love the energy, and I feel like we need more of that.
Yeah.
We need more of that. You know what you want, you say what you want, and that's it. Too many pussies in this villa. Respectfully. So at some point, Zach and Kata, they go to the hideaway.
Oh my God.
Right? They are selected to go to the hideaway. And obviously, you know what happens in the hideaway. That couple gets to have intercourse and sexual intimacy, right? They get to have sex. Cool. With that being said, this whole thing pissed me the fuck off because right after they were done, Zach and his bitch ass gonna fix his mouth talking about, oh, would you be mad if I go explore with another bombshell? Then he's like, too soon?
Kata's like, yeah, too soon.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck is Zach feeling like? What do you, I don't know. That part was fucking weird. That was fucking weird. And now I'm not going to lie, just seeing how everything is unfolding with Zach and Kata right now, up until this point, obviously Casa Amor, and then they had 12 new boys coming in, and then those girls explore like just to see how things progress, to see just everything. Like I'm just, I don't know.
Well, I mean, so the reason why they're on eggshells right now is because of Caleb, because Caleb thought Kata was interesting, which to my surprise, he chose Kata as the princess.
Yeah, and that challenge that they played, right?
Yeah. First of all, that challenge was fucking stupid.
It was dumb. It didn't make any sense. It was just really dirty, and everybody was sucking toes, and everybody was just like,
bitch, the sucking toe?
Bryce, clearly, he loved that.
The sucking toe had me fucked up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They was really all up in it.
It was
back to back.
Yeah.
With the slime and the socks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can never be on a show, bitch. I need a shower. Bitch, I don't want to get dirty. And I feel like all of the challenges, everyone gets motherfucking dirty.
Nah,
like
the toe. So having to suck straight, like 6 of them bitches' toes is crazy at a time.
Yeah.
And you notice how they made them put the socks back on? So each and every time you had to take the damn sock back off, that shit is nasty. Now you making out with Bryce's saliva, Zach's saliva. Like, that shit is nasty. I was like, oh, hell no.
Mm-hmm. No,
but anyways, Kata and Zach, right? So that, you know, this is a moment where Zach like starts to realize I haven't really connected with no one else, putting all my eggs in one basket, and he kind of gets a little like sassy with Kata, which I find interesting. But
let's talk about what happened before that all even goes down, because remember, there was a whole elimination round where, like I said earlier, Sol and Gabe went home instead. So the guys voted for who they wanted to send home.
That's right.
And the girls voted for who they wanted to send home. And I feel like both of their decisions came down to like 2 different things. One, the guys were being logical and strategic, and the girls were being empathetic, clearly. Right?
Literally.
That's how they made their decisions.
The difference between men and women.
And that's all it was. That's all it was. But obviously, you know, Sincere delivered the elimination saying Sol gotta go home, which I just thought was really interesting.
That was petty as fuck.
It was so fucking petty, especially since Sincere and Sol just argued. And then Sincere loved to be like, oh, she just snapped at me, trying to play victim. Like, bro, don't act like you didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now you're voting, you're doing all of this shit. Yeah, Sol gotta go. Not only do you lead her on, but now you're the one eliminating her.
Crazy.
Interesting. I thought that was so petty. And then after that, you know, of course, the guys picked Sol, but then the girls, they picked Gabe because they felt like he was lustful, and they felt like he's not really gonna find or seek a new connection because he's always jumping from this to this to this to this to this. And even when he was with Bea, who everybody thought they were really good together, he seemed like he's always waiting for a new bombshell to come in.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. The guys are livid.
They're fucking mad, girl.
Livid. So Zach is the main one going off, talking about that doesn't make any fucking sense. That's fucking stupid. Why the fuck would you eliminate Gabe? Like that just makes no sense. Like, and then you could talk about Kenzie. She was being fucking lustful. She was all this shit.
Talking mad shit.
Even getting sassy as fuck, talking about maybe the girls won't get breakfast tomorrow. Where Trinity starts going off, Kata starts going off, and even fucking Bryce tries to be like, okay, we don't need to get confrontational. Talk to your boy who you have a fucking DL romance with.
Bro, I just want to say that the boys, they tried so hard to make it seem like they're not sassy and the girls are this and the girls are that. But bro, the pettiest shit I've ever seen was a sincere thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, that is such a fucking catty ass move. Y'all are definitely weird. But yeah, back to the DL thing, like on some real shit, Bryce is questionable. When Gabe went home, Gabe is packing his clothes and Bryce comes up to him and like hugs him from behind. And I don't know, maybe it's a Bryce thing. Maybe, you know, culturally he's kind of like very just like touchy with men, but
they're just too fucking touchy. I'm sorry.
Gabe was like, all right, bro.
Yeah, no, like
he wasn't with it, yo.
No, like I just feel like Zach and Bryce are way too fucking comfortable. And Caleb low-key did a little something where I was like, okay, I hope you don't have Bryce and Zach influencing you. And if you do, just say that. Y'all all should couple up at this point. Y'all all should couple up because at some point, Zach is literally sitting on the counter and Bryce goes in between his legs to hug him on the counter. And as this is happening, Zach is like, we lost another boy. We lost our boy. Nigga, what? This is Love Island, bitch. This is not Bro Island, nigga. This is Love fucking Island. You know how gay that sounds that you're mad that a boy went home instead of you finding a bitch to couple up with? Like, that just sounds crazy to me.
And you know what? It's cool. If you really feel like that, stand on it. Just couple up with a dude.
Just couple up with Bryce, bro. Say,
Plot
can I
twist.
pull you for a chat?
Bro, if you stand on it, you stop being on the low, I would respect it.
Right, pull him
Feel
for
me?
a chat. Pull him for a chat and be
He
like,
did.
yeah,
He already did.
No, in a way where it's like, yo, I think we go together, bro. You want to explore this? And then make out and all that shit.
There's so many clips of them doing questionable things.
Questionable things.
From the stretching, from that, there's this video with Corbin, like having a behind the scenes, and they're taking a picture, and it's Bryce and Trinity and Zach and Kata, and Bryce and Zach are together, and Zach has his hand on like Bryce's waist, and it's like, you know, on top of everything else that's been questionable, like, hello, Bryce showing his girth.
Yeah, like, why are you showing your pee-wee to Zach? That, I'm sorry, it don't get no more questionable than that. You're showing another man your schlong.
But that's cool. But then Trinity's the last one to find out. I'm confused. Bro. Isn't that your girl?
Yeah, and then Trinity's like, I never even seen it. She even made a comment in the bed talking about everybody else seen it but me. Like, how the fuck? Like, that's so weird to me. That's so weird.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind seeing Bryce and Zach couple up.
I honestly think they look cute together.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you, but just it's like there's too many indirected shit. Like, at this point, just couple up, bro. Like, even at some point, Bryce had his leg up and Zach held his leg and they were in front of each other. And I'm like, oh my God, this is too close for comfort.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are way too fucking close. Like, I'm not even that close with friends. Like female friends. Like, I'm not that close to because you know how there are certain female friends, they could do that shit and they don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. I'm sorry. Don't be standing too close to me like you about to kiss me or do the most, because I'm not like that. I'm sorry. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. I'm already like,
There's this video that shows all the questionable things. Okay.
It's a compilation?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you don't know, right now, Zach and Bryce are two straight men on a heterosexual dating show, Love Island USA. But they've grown extremely close as friends to the point where their girlfriends on the show are always asking them, why are we always talking about the other one? Lately, it's escalated tremendously though, like when Zach showed Bryce his schlong, and Zach responded by talking about how huge it was and how that's some good shit, and calling it the snake between his legs. Is this escalating to a point past a heterosexual friendship to a homosexual relationship because they stretch together, are always touching, they're hugging? When they're sitting in chairs next to each other, they're making sure their knees and legs are touching each other. When they're taking pictures with their girlfriends and holding them, they'll also be holding each other.
Okay, that's it.
Again, just say, bro, let's explore our connection at
Yo,
this point.
that'd be a crazy plot twist.
I would love that. Because, like, in all reality, I think they look great together.
Yeah, they're both good
but
looking.
Geez, yeah, like, they both look very cute together. But, like, geez, just stop with the bullshit, man. But what pisses me off even more after that is obviously, like, you know, at some point, Kata tries to talk to Zach, right? She's like, I want to talk to you. He gets upset. Talking, I'm talking to the boys. Talk to the boys. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So now he gets mad saying that she's confrontation. She came at him aggressive and confrontational. And I'm like, wow, Kata did not come at you aggressive. And now he's basically arguing with her that he's upset that she may explore, or she may be open to explore chats with Caleb, especially after that challenge took place where he made out with her. And I just thought that this was so interesting, and I'm so upset that Kata did not throw this in his face. He literally is upset at Kata, but you're the one that immediately after sex said that you would talk to another bombshell after they walked in.
That's true. That's actually a very good point.
And I'm so mad Kata didn't bring that up.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point.
Like, you can tell Kata was just in a place of like, I want to make this work.
Yeah.
And he was just so, oh my God, that would have blew me up.
Yeah.
He was acting like a girl for real. And that would have blew the fuck out of me, because it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this is Love Island. Like, relax. So yeah, I don't really like the progression of the extra sassiness and attitude that I'm seeing from Zach, especially towards Kata. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So weird.
So there was a moment where Trinity pulls Bryce to the side and stands up for Anaya and kind of tries to explain to him how, dark-skinned women go through like, I guess, a common issue where like they often don't feel chosen, or like,
because a lot of the times we're the bottom of the barrel or last to get chosen.
Right. And I mean, what does he even understand what she's saying? He doesn't really.
I don't think he understands, but he was just like, yeah, of course, just listening to her. But I don't really think he understands, to be honest with you.
Right.
But I just thought it was great that Trinity was even trying to educate him on that.
Yeah, I agree. I appreciated that she stood up for her and tried to like put it into perspective. But also, this is where Bryce tells Trinity that Casey would have spoken to Sol if they had kept her.
So he also tells her that, like, Casey's the only one that didn't want her to go home. So Trinity tells Anaya.
Yeah, I know.
So Anaya is upset. She's going off. And I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, this is where I start to look at Anaya a little crazy. And it's like, I get it. Like, you're human. You're insecure. We all have insecurities. But I guess it was, for me, the back and forth. One moment you're saying, I don't care if you explore. Then you're ignoring him for a whole day. Then you're like, just tell me if you want to explore Sol, even though he already told you that. Now you're getting mad that you find out from Trinity that he didn't want her to go home. And I feel like it was just a lot of like tug of war and back and forth over, I don't care if you explore, but I'm mad that you explore.
And the thing is, he didn't even explore.
No.
And that's the problem. And that's why I felt him. I'm like, bro, Anaya pissed me the fuck off, because it's like, bitch, you're annoying. Like, you make it seem like, this man knows you enough to owe you anything. He could be lying to you this whole time.
Yeah.
And that's the game, right?
Yeah.
And you over here, como pendeja, just eating it up.
Just like Melanie, yo. They both said they missed their man. They both stupid, yo.
Those dumb bitches, bro.
Yo, speaking of Melanie, oh my goodness. Okay, so when she got her man back after the letter challenge, obviously that's how Sol, she didn't have a letter in her box. She got sent home, right? But he said a lot of great things about Mel. Mel said a lot of great things about him. And she was just so happy to have her man back. And I'm just like, damn. I went on Twitter and there was some people on Twitter and was like, Melanie is the type where she'll take her man back after he has a baby on her. And that shit had me weak, because I'm like, yo, low key? Yeah, low key. She might be the type.
I have faith in her. I think she'll, and she's young,
I like her.
They're all young. Kenzie's fucking 24, bitch. I thought that bitch was 32, like Bryce.
She look old.
That bitch look old as fuck. I was like, you're 24, Jesus Christ.
She look old.
Shit.
Oh,
anyways,
my God.
Back to Anaya though. Anaya pissed me off this whole couple, like this whole week, because not only are you annoying the hell out of Casey, it's like, I feel like you're making him push away.
Yeah.
And that is like annoying. Like even the conversation about things taking more seriously, he couldn't even take that conversation serious. You know what I mean?
His
like,
face the whole time. I'm like, damn, yo, bro is over it.
And it's like, it sucks to be on Love Island. I've respected you this whole time. I've literally haven't explored.
He said, I ain't get no play, yo.
And yet you're complaining that I had a thought about possibly exploring. Like, I might as well have explored because you're that mad already anyways. And that's why I feel like he's pussy, because it's like, bro, it's Love Island. Like, Anaya's annoying and that's it. Throw the whole shit away.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of that stems from, like, you know, her own insecurities, which, you know, people are sensitive to that. But at some point, it's like, how long? How long, you know?
I think just having a valid reason. You're mad at the thought of him talking to Sol rather than him actually making out and pursuing Sol.
Yeah,
is
this
like,
is true.
It's extra.
This is very true.
It's
It is
extra.
extra. It is, yeah. And I think that's where the overthinking and the insecurity comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is it bad that I low-key, am just a tiny bit, this might be a little conflict of interest, tiny bit living for Sincere and Melanie?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but when they got back together and he was like, I miss you so much, and he was like, I want to make you feel seen, I want to make you feel heard, I was living for that moment. Then I went on Twitter and someone said, Sincere the type to talk you through it. I said, period, because that's what he gave. That's what he gave. I was living for that moment. But that was just a moment. Obviously, Sincere is not sincere. He's sin. He's a piece of shit. And Melanie needs to do better. But I was living for that scene. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I feel like the season was definitely getting boring. Like, before they went to Casa Amor, they like the last 3 episodes, it was kind of dry. Everyone's fucking happy in their couple.
Yeah.
There's no new dynamic, no bombshells, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got rid of the one bombshell that caused controversy, which was Sol.
Right.
Gabe, you know, got the fuck out of there. And it was like, oh, what's next? So I'm not gonna lie, it got a little dry. And then they fucking threw us in for a whirlwind, because then the boys were sent off to Casa Amor while the girls sat there and they got a big gift box. They're thinking they hype. They're like, oh, is there a bombshell? Is there a gift? Bitch, they're watching their men on a big screen TV
make
out with bad bitches, bro. The
6
new
of
girls.
them. 6 of them.
The
yo.
new girls.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Tiara, the Persian girl.
Pardima, I think, right?
Pardima, some shit like that. All of them except
All of
one.
them.
Except
Alana?
Yeah. The Timu looking Selena Gomez gotta go. Yo. She is not fucking cute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I'm being mean. No, but like, you know.
She said, no, but.
I don't know. She just gives. All right, here's what I don't like about Alana. I heard all the controversy. I don't care about that. I listen, I don't know enough to even have an opinion on that. What I do know is one thing. According to the show, she not only made out with his brother, Zach's brother, but then like she like dated him too, or like went somewhere.
No, they said that she only met him at a party and they just made out, and that was it. Okay. Nothing further than that.
Is that not fucking weird? That's a little weird. And then she tries to make it cute, talking about, I have a type. No, bitch, that's disgusting. You're about to go down the line, the lineage, bitch. The lineage. I wanted to say something more derogatory, but I'm gonna keep it cute.
What did you want to say?
I'm not gonna say it.
Say it, we'll cut it out.
I said it, bitch. Stop. But that's what it is. That's what it's giving.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's not cute. And then she tries to make it cute. And I just see right through it. And it's just like, I don't know. She not it. And then coming out, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know how to take her. I mean, I've heard a lot of things online about her being allegedly racist, but like, I don't know what the case is. I did not do research. Do not fucking come for me, bitch. I don't fucking know. Okay, let's state that clear. I heard something that she said the N-word in a song, and then they were like, okay, you can't say that, and they sent her home. But I don't know anything else far from that where she's being racist. But what I did see on the internet was that people were calling her out because she didn't kiss Casey. She barely kissed Sincere and Corbin, right? But she kissed the guys that she wanted to kiss. And me, when I was watching this, I just thought, oh, she's just kissing her type.
Yeah. She don't gotta kiss everybody like all them other bitches.
She doesn't have to kiss everybody. Like, that's perfectly fine.
Right.
So when people are like saying she's racist, I'm like, oh, I didn't really get that. But I don't know if y'all know something that I don't know. Definitely let me know because, bitch, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know. But other than that, I thought, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Lana, I was like, you look very young. That was my first thought. And it was just a little uncomfortable. Like, you look like you're 17. But I get there are people that look young because I'm one of those fucking people. At 21, I definitely look very young. But that's the thing, too. I don't know. But yeah, moving on.
Yeah.
The guys clearly enjoy their time there with all of these women. Corbin don't even care about Kenzie no more.
He said, I'm coming back with someone new.
He said he coming back with someone new. They were like, what did he say? What did he say? And that's what the fuck he said. And Kenzie's like, I'm so done. I'm so done. And starts doing fucking splits as they're about to make a grilled cheese. I'm like, bro, Kenzie stayed dropping a split bomb in the middle of every fucking thing, yo. Like, literally. So Casey is hyped. Like, he is just going in.
I mean,
it was his first time to get away, yo.
but not even, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Some beautiful black women that came through, and he loves black women. So when I seen them pull up,
I get it, but he was just way too motherfucking hype. I was like, bro, I get it, but damn, you're mad hype.
My man ain't get no play.
He
bro.
didn't get nothing. He said, finally, that's what I came for. He was so fucking hyped. I was like, damn, calm down, bro.
But
Calm down.
I love how even as forward as Tierra was with him, he still was like, you know who I'm with, right? Like, you know, and he still mentioned Anaya. He did not have to. Corbin sure as hell did not mention Kenzie once.
Nope, he
so
definitely didn't.
I feel like that says a lot about Casey. Again, I feel like Anaya doesn't give Casey a little bit of credit when it comes to her relationship with him. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he didn't have to. I mean, I guess she doesn't really know, right? Like, she doesn't know what he's saying because she's not there. But I feel like, I hope that when she watches this, I like that is some type of credit. He didn't have to mention Anaya at all.
I'm sorry. Ain't no fucking credit.
No?
No.
He's pussy?
Yeah, ain't no fucking credit. Please. I feel like from jump, in my personal opinion, I don't think Casey and Anaya were ever compatible. Obviously, going back to the new guys, the 12 guys that came in, for the girls to pick 6 from, Anaya picks Carl, right? I think those two are more compatible. But we'll get into that. Anything else you want to say about the guys while they're there? Nothing really, right? Fucking Bryce doing his dance, stripping and shit.
Oh my God. The guys having to come out and strip, I would say, like, I don't know. I was very impressed by Caleb.
Yeah, he did his thing.
He did his thing. I like him and the Persian girl. They're cute.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the Persian girl low-key toxic. I'm getting those vibes. I'm telling you, she's low-key a little risky. Do you think so?
I don't know. I can't read her.
When she said, oh yeah, I like that. That handcuffing was hot. I was like, okay, that tells me who you are. That tells me who you are. Okay.
Yeah, Bryce coming out, well, you know. At least he knows his strong suit. Because at least he knows he's got to be funny because he don't really got the other stuff. It was so funny because I love that Kenzie keeps referring to him as Turtle Tongue.
Yeah.
Because what that girl, the other dark-skinned girl, what's her name that came in?
Sydney, I think.
Really?
I don't know. I don't remember her name. I know she's Haitian.
Oh, yeah, the Haitian girl. It was so funny because you could just tell, like, they was just not clicking. And then Bryce goes on this whole rant about how he misses Trinity. As Trinity is macking with a whole nother man at this point.
Corey, which is one of the new bombshells that come in. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like that's more Trinity's vibe. That's more Trinity's style. And as he's talking about how he misses Trinity, he's talking about, yeah, you know, she gets my jokes. These girls, they don't get it. Like, I don't want to have to explain it. Like, Trinity, she just gets it. Like, we laugh with each other. And I'm like, Bryce, shut the fuck up. You just miss the feeling of being wanted. That's what it is.
That's
and you know these women here don't really want you.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Trinity is the only one that actually was like, yeah, I like him. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. She was the only one. That's all you miss. You don't fuck with Trinity for real. Going on to the girls, they were left alone on the villa, right? Before they get their new set of men, at some point the girls decide to yell "fuck you" because they hear them. So they're like yelling as loud as "fuck you, fuck you." Kenzie does her split "fuck you," and the girls on the other side, they actually hear them. Like, what the fuck? Do you hear that? That's crazy. And I'm like, wow, the fact that they actually did that, I'm crying. But then they finally, it was so funny. I was like, this is what I'm talking about.
Tiara was like, I'm scared.
She did say that. And I'm, in my head, I'm like, girl,
I'd be scared too.
I guess you're right.
It's
because girls are
intimidating.
very like catty. They're
You
very
just
catty.
Don't know what to expect. Like, you coming in here to steal Casey. You already watched the show. These people all know who they want to come in for.
Yeah.
So it's like a little intimidating.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And so, you know, eventually after that, a new set of guys come in over on a yacht. Okay? 12 new men.
That scene
was crazy.
Looked crazy.
It looked so crazy.
It looked insane. I was like, yo, shout out to the producers. They were like, yeah, we gonna shake shit up.
For real. It was like, y'all getting too comfortable.
Right, y'all too happy.
Comfortable. So they're coming in. Zach and them, they see from the other side, like, what the fuck? They're going to the girls. Oh my God, our girl's gonna get fucking taken from us. So they start freaking out.
Yep.
So now Ariana comes out. She's like, here you have these new men. See what you want. And the women will be in charge of picking 6 guys. And the other 6 of you will get done from the island and go home.
The girls were like, this is, what did they say? This is an NBA team or something like that? Basketball team.
Oh my God. Kenzie said that shit, right?
Yeah.
Kenzie would say some shit like that. I don't even remember if it was her or not. Do you
I don't remember.
Okay, but it sounded like Kenzie would say some shit like that. So now the girls are getting to know everyone. And I thought it was so cute. It was refreshing to see. You know, I love the vibe. I love that Trinity was vibing with Corey. Melanie was obviously vibing with Ronnie.
I'm not gonna lie though, we didn't really get to see the vibes because it was just a lot of B-roll of them dancing. There was a few little here and there, but you didn't really get to see the full connection, obviously, because they have to make a choice within a couple of hours or whatever. But it was so funny because it's like there were parts where the guys had to pick the girls that they wanted, the 2 girls that they wanted
to make out with.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there was this fine ass man with the braids, big buff guy that picked up Anaya. And I believe he was the one that squatted with her. And I was so, like I said, Anaya, that bitch pissing me off. Cause why? Why? Both those beautiful black men.
Okay.
Big black men that picked you.
Oh my God.
You chose Carl?
Carl and her were more compatible.
Carl? Fucking Carl?
Walking Dead fans, you know. Oh my God. Yeah.
I get it. I get it. They were more compatible, but I was upset that I didn't get to see my man. My man, that
Your
braided,
man,
he was so
your
fine.
Man. You love these buff neck dudes, bro.
Nah, he was beautiful. I was like,
he was attractive, but when he squatted with her, I was like, oh. Oh, I literally was watching it. I was like, oh my God, bro. I was like, damn.
I was just
that
mad
was crazy
because I didn't get to know my man. You know, I wanted to see him.
You didn't get to know your man.
Yeah, he was gone.
I think that's why literally all of America is upset. That's literally the only reason why everybody's in outrage that Anaya didn't pick the 2 other black guys because
sent that fine motherfucker home.
Yeah, I think that's the real reason why y'all mad because y'all think he fine and y'all would have coupled up with him. And at the end of the day, this is Anaya's decision and Anaya chose Carl. And I'm happy she did because I'm not gonna lie, even though, like you said earlier, there wasn't a lot of time to see the connections like that, I did see that they were very compatible in terms of like the volleyball and the sports and just I don't know. It just felt like they were vibing. And the same way with Melanie and Ronnie, when Ronnie talking about family and all this shit. Like, Melanie loves that. Like, she just wants to be a mom and a wife. Like, that's it.
Yo.
Right? You know, she loves that shit. So, you know, I saw the connection. And then Jen, between her and that surfer guy, the guy that owns the surfer shop.
Yo, that is her man.
That's her man, yo. I felt like they were vibing a lot.
I ain't gonna lie. I was jealous of that motherfucker's tan. I'm like, damn, you got a tan,
I didn't notice he had a tan.
Girl, that shit was like borderline red and brown. It was really good tan for a white boy.
I didn't notice. I thought he just looked like light ginger to me. I didn't notice the tan. I didn't know. Maybe I gotta watch it back, but I didn't notice
You do, because that motherfucker's tan. He looked like he in the sun all day.
Yeah, I mean, he owns a surfing shop, so
That's what I'm
he probably
saying.
surfs. I don't know. But when they were having that conversation, I just felt like he was so natural and organic with talking to her that it just felt like a really dope conversation.
You know who I don't like? The guy that Kenzie picked, the other white dude. He gives me, I'm here to take advantage of a situation rather than being genuine.
I don't even know who she
He's
picked.
the plain Jane guy. He literally has like this longer brown, black hair. Like he was definitely Kenzie's man. I think she slept with him or something.
Yeah, but when Kenzie, it was her turn too. She showed off her dance skills. She was so happy. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was crazy. Her going into a handstand and then grinding on the guy and then splitting on him and doing all this shit.
She could dance.
I was like, okay, you got it.
she could dance.
You get on my nerves, but you got it. I'm not gonna be no hater. But geez, that whole scene with like just all of them doing that, like picking their two favorite women, like that shit was intense.
Yeah, for sure.
That was intense.
And I'm glad because I feel like the girls needed that.
Yeah.
Like I like Corey for Trinity. I think they're sexy together.
Yeah,
He's good looking as fuck.
Yeah, I love them together. I feel like that's more Trinity's speed.
Yeah.
I was so happy when he picked her. I was like, that is his speed.
I'm curious to see what how he reacts when he sees the pictures of them on the photo booth and shit.
And it's crazy because there is a new episode that came out tonight, but obviously it come out at fucking 9 o'clock, bitch. I'm old. I'm not waiting up. Let me stop. Let me not become one of those people that use their age as an excuse.
Right. What?
Yeah, we just didn't have time because we're recording. But yeah, anywho, a new episode is coming out, so I'm pretty sure in that episode we are going to get to see the aftermath of what happens. But I love how petty the editors were, going back and forth, showing Trinity with Corey and then fucking Bryce talking. I miss Trinity, man. I miss Trinity, man. I'm like, damn, yo. I'm not gonna lie. Anaya and Carl had a conversation, and this is where she learns about, like, you know, he's fluent in Chinese and a little bit of Japanese and obviously English, right? And I don't know, I just love their connection. I feel like that's more Anaya. You know what I mean? Like, that's more her energy.
And he seems like a good dude. I mean, first of all, he seems well-traveled.
Yeah.
He
well experienced.
Definitely more like a nature boy gives, like, you know, his mom having chicken.
He gives very grounded.
Yeah, very grounded, very mature.
Yeah. And I feel like that's more Anaya.
I'm not gonna lie, though, he definitely looked better with his hair long.
Oh, you saw the old photos?
Yeah. I'm like, this short haircut ain't it, sir. I think you look way cuter with that long hair.
I feel like the long hair really shows his personality more.
100%.
If you're saying nature vibes, travel,
100%.
grounded, things like that. So I don't know. I really enjoyed seeing their conversations. Kata with her Zach copy and paste. What was it? I don't even remember his name. But he's Indian American, and even their conversations, I really like their conversations too. Like they vibe, and I'm like, yo, Kata really has a type. She like that beard, yo. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like the rematches on the women's side look pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I did find it interesting though. Caleb mentioned that usually Kenzie's the type of girl he goes for, and that's what he's used to. But he really wanted to explore Kata, which I thought was funny. That Kenzie also said usually Caleb's the type of guy that she usually goes for, but she just finds herself exploring Corbin. You know, obviously Kenzie is the first time in her life she's explored anything exotic, so she wants to explore that.
I think it's interesting though because you mentioned Caleb, how Kata was interested in her, but also I find it interesting that he's exploring this Persian girl Because again, similar qualities, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see. They seem like they have chemistry too.
Yeah, like I'm actually happy to see that there's more exploration and getting out of your comfort zone to what you're used to.
Yeah.
And I feel like they made the mistake of that. And even like Caleb asking Zach for permission, or even like talking to him. I'm like, bro,
should I have done it a different way? Bro.
Right, what? Why are you even asking him that? And this is the shit where I'm like, bring back Ace, bro. Bring back Ace. I need some energy in this bitch. And a lot of you men don't got the energy. And the women too, they don't got the energy. Like, I'm like, where's the dominance here? Like, why do you care if another man cares? Who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why do you care? But I don't know if he's doing that because he knows they got intimate, or whatever the case
Caleb is just a good dude.
He is.
He's just a good dude. You can tell, like, his energy. But
that doesn't make you a bad dude if you decide not to tell him. The fuck? Like, what do I owe shit to you for?
But I'm just saying, that's like, I feel like that's where it's coming from.
Yeah.
You know, he's just a good dude.
And that's why Kenzie clearly was not liking him. Like, he is cute, he is attractive, but like she said, she likes dominance and he didn't have that, right? Which is why she decided to sneak around in the rooms and kiss Corbin, talking about don't tell nobody on some shit, right? So I don't know. I feel like I'm happy that there has been this recoupling, so to speak, almost, and there's more exploration because they were getting way too comfortable.
I agree.
I'm excited to see how the fuck shit pans out.
Yeah, for real.
In the next episode, especially with, you know, Bryce, how he's gonna react to Trinity, you know, being with Corey, and just like all of these things. So yeah,
I'm excited too. I'm excited to see what's to come. It's gonna be interesting. What are you guys excited for? Whose couple are you still standing for? You know, what do you guys have to say about everything we said today? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe as well, guys. It definitely helps the channel out a lot.
Yeah, definitely let us know who you're voting for, because I feel like I ain't voting for nobody right now. But with that being said, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram. That's JESSI.strange. And where can they find you, Tiana?
You guys can find me on Instagram at its.TianaLocke. You guys can find us on Instagram at the Petty Headquarters. You guys can find us on YouTube and all podcast platforms, as well as Patreon at the Petty Headquarters. All right, we release episodes weekly. So with that being said, this was your weekly dose of mess.